When I started teaching this year, I drastically changed my appearance. I had a surgery. I started taking hormones. I cut off all my hair. I have a mustache now. Kids got confused. Again, because they still called me Miss and they called me she, her. So they were confused. They asked me, "Are you a boy?" And I just said no. "Are you a girl?" I said no. "Do I call you Mr.?" No. "Do I call you Mrs.?" No. They were confused. So I posted in this private trans teacher group about this situation, and I said, and I quote, "I am mostly enjoying the confusion about what I am. Wonder what they're going to do when I have a mustache and a skirt later this week." Fox News got a hold of this post in the private group and posted online that I enjoy confusing children and I'm ruining their minds. You know, what they always say. And this obviously got national attention. Because of this, my district was concerned for the safety of me and my students and put me on administrative leave for 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. This was right before winter break, so I had a long break. And it was awful. I wanted to be teaching. That is all I have ever wanted to do. So they post this article, national attention, I'm put on administrative leave. There is no investigation into my part of this. I was never notified of an investigation. There is no note of this on my record. I was just put on administrative leave and then told when to come back. When I was told to come back, I had a meeting with HR and I was told that I will no longer be in my position. I am getting transferred to a different position in the district teaching high school students. I had no choice in this matter. I was just told to sign papers about it and given my new duties. They are allowed to do this because it's in our contract that the superintendent can make that choice for any teacher at any time with whatever his discretion is. So, because of a Fox News article, I am not at my job anymore. The job that I loved, the job that I was good at, the job that I always had good ratings every year of, the job that I loved my students, the job that my students loved me because I am trans. And Fox News had a play day with me. And I have a different job now because of it. I'm going to stop this video for a second because I'm going to cry for a minute. And then I'm going to come back. Also, a side note here, I was never told about any threats that were made against me or my students. I was just told that they were concerned about our safety. That's all that I was ever told by the district. So anyway, my entire life is uprooted. I'm worried about losing my job during this administrative leave because I was told nothing for 2.5 weeks. And just everything was terrible. And I love my current job that I was put on starting in January. I'm good at it too. I'll get good ratings just like I always do. I love my kids. It's great. But it's not what I have dreamed of doing my whole life. It is not. And it is all because I'm trans. Every single part of this is because I'm trans. And because I dared to say that kids are confused because I'm not allowed to talk to them. Of course they're confused. I'm not allowed to say anything to them. Kids have questions and I could not give answers. And I'm not saying that I should be allowed to. I'm just saying that I couldn't. So of course they were confused. Of course. And I post about it and I say that I enjoy it because I am non-binary and I want people to be confused when they look at me, whether it be an adult or a child. I like confusing people and I will stand by that. Should I have posted it? Maybe not. I thought it was safe because it was in a trans teacher group, but it got infiltrated and then posted on Fox News. And right now, I go by he, him, and Mr. at school. I still wear my pins. Some of the students have noticed it because they're high school students and they understand and call me they, them. Most do not. At all of the schools I go to, the directors call me he, him. My supervisor calls me he, him. Everybody calls me he, him. And I am terrified of correcting anyone because of everything that has happened to me, and I should not be terrified of that. But I am. I'm just going to wrap this up with saying that trans people are scapegoats right now, and it's dangerous for us. It is. Even though my district didn't tell me what the threats were, there were threats. Just because I exist and have the audacity to do that. It's wrong, and it has to change.